Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week, gosh that number's still getting high, week 90, day 6. So today is the very last day of the campaign. If you still have any tasks to complete out, it's highly advised to do so, especially if you paid for it. If you paid for either of them. If you're going free to play, the most important milestone to hit is 850, so you get the third deed book. But you at least want to hit that if you're playing free to play. Otherwise, yeah, you definitely want to make sure you have 1,000 stars if you bought the campaign pass, because of course the main reward is Hat, Tear, and Scroll. We covered a video going over those guys again earlier today, as well as the other two variants. But yeah, definitely make sure to do that. And if you bought the extended pass, you can go all the way up to a Power Orb, which definitely want to make sure you have all those done for as well to go get that. Aside from that, of course, we got Guild Wars going on today, specifically the green variety. So we'll be getting around to that, clearing some legendary tasks that people just did. But let's go over the weekly spoilers first. Do keep in mind, I will be gone most of this week, unfortunately. We are getting a new Mythic this Friday, so I'll be going over that right now, since we won't be able to go over it when it comes out. So it might actually be one of Mythic we don't have a video on, because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to cover a video on it. We'll see. There's a small chance I might be able to, but I should probably make a thumbnail for it just in case, just to have it. But there's a chance I will not, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, no guarantees on that, though we will have other videos going out every single one of the days. Still finishing recording those, got most of them recorded, still need to finish the rest though. But we have a video going out every single day going over all the rarity troops within the game. And there'll be 6 of those, 1 per rarity, going over all 1,000 troops within the game. Well, technically slightly more than 1,000. But, you know, every single one of them. Anyways, so, first things first. Let's go over to Gems of War, official website, and go see what their official post has to say, if nothing else. Actually, it won't have any information on the World event, because we have Tower of Doom next week. Because, of course, that's once every 11 weeks. Feels like once a year. Because it almost is, actually. But let's go and bring that up. Let's see. Bunnies and bows should be the one. Show full posts. So obviously no World event info to go over. However, we are getting another one of those useless staves. This is a very bad typing of weapon. However, I would still advise getting it just to have it. I believe 500 gems will end up doing it. Plus it'll help out your guild, so advise doing that. As far as the new troop, it deals or steals attack from the first enemy, boosted by green allies, and shifted to life. So overall, pretty bad, because it's not actually gaining the attack, is it? It's just shifting it into life. If it shifted into magic, that'd be kind of interesting. But it specifically shifts it into life, which makes it pretty underwhelming. We don't currently know what that boost ratio is, though, so let me go check, since we have to go check a billion other things here anyways. So, as far as that thing's boost ratio, it has a boost ratio of 2 times, meaning it is useless. So, next thing. Mythic. We have a new Mythic coming in on Friday. I might not be able to cover a video for this thing. However, if you want to know what this thing does, just use Tesla. It already exists. Tesla's is better. So we're getting Astral Mother this Friday, which is basically a weaker version of Tesla. It's a Mythic from Divinian Fields, counts as Divine Centaur, so it can 40% Mana Star off of Divines. So it does have that, if nothing else. It is yellow, green, purple as far as coloration, so theoretically it could be used with Beatrix instead. Or, you know, with both of them instead of just using Beatrix instead. It removes all it removes all gems, though do keep in mind this is remove and not destroy, so you do not accumulate the mana for it. And then deals magic plus 10 true scatter damage boosted by gems removed at a 5 times boost ratio. So if it removes 10 gems, that is 50 additional damage. So yeah, that's pretty much what it does. Ends up having Impervious, which is at least one good thing that it has. However, it doesn't have Cleanse on final trait like Beatrix does, though it does have the benefit of having Impervious for itself, if nothing else. And it also gives Reflect to a random ally when matching yellow gems, which is also a bit weird, because that kind of requires you to have to use it with a yellow spammer, which makes it even less viable to use it with Beatrix, which, once again, it's just better to use Beatrix. It's basically just a Mythic as Beatrix, but worse, is essentially what this thing is going to do. Overall, probably a skip, though, of course, if you're getting every Mythic, still worth getting. Oh no, we'll still be streaming tomorrow. We'll be streaming tomorrow, though it'll be a little bit earlier. We're probably even going to have 2 streams tomorrow. One kind of just doing Puzzle Quest 3 for a little bit, and then finishing that into Gems of War, and then sleeping. But yeah, we'll probably have a, I'm not sure exactly when, because I still have some last minute things I still need to get around to. But we'll probably do like a 2 or so hour Puzzle Quest 3 stream around noon or a little afternoon. And then as soon as that stream finishes up, I'll probably grab a quick bite to eat, and then we'll go straight into a Gems of War stream, which would probably put us around 3, 4, 5 p.m. I'll try to have the thingy up a little bit beforehand so people kind of know. But it's definitely going to be a little bit earlier because my flight's at like 5 or something in the morning. So I obviously need to get to bed a little earlier than normal. Plus I still haven't even packed yet. That doesn't take too long. Though I do need to unpack the computer and everything else and all that. Or, you know, put it in the thing. But anyways, that's the new Mythic. Overall, pretty bad. It's coming out this Friday. Aside from that, I do have a couple other things to mention. As far as other things that we got going on this week. This Tuesday, we're going to have the faction of, if I'm not mistaken, this is one of the more annoying ones too. The, where'd it go? I forget what faction is associated to this kingdom, but I recall it's more annoying. Where is the Tuesday faction? The Warrens. Oh, never mind. The Warrens isn't that bad. Wait. This place is associated to Pan's Vale. My bad. Did I say Divining Fields? Oh, yeah. The Mythic this Friday is Divining Fields. The Trooper getting is Pan's Vale. My bad. I was like, wait, that's the other thing. But yeah, I got thrown off for a second. The Mythic this Friday is Divining Fields, but the event week next week is Pan's Vale. Alright, that makes sense. That would explain why it's the Warrens. I was like, wait, the Warrens? That's not the right one. But no, that's the right one. So Tuesday event, we got the Warrens. Obviously, all next week, we got Tower of Doom. Also, tomorrow, we'll be doing the entirety of Tower of Doom on stream. So maybe we'll start a little bit closer to 3 or 4, because it's going to take a little while. It's going to take a couple hours to get through the entirety of Tower of Doom, especially if we have to scout. Hopefully, the guild will already have most of it scouted, because it'll take a lot more time. We'll have to do like twice as many battles, if not more, if we have to scout every single one. But we have to if we must. Because whoever is the furthest in has to do it at any given point. Wednesday, we got the pet rescue for Bullet Kid, which I believe is just a Wild Folk bonus. No, it's Pan's Vale bonus. Same difference. They're both pretty much the same thing almost. Though that one is slightly more useful. Though both pretty much don't really get used much. Thursday, we got a class event, obviously, for the Pan's Vale hero class of Bard. Bard's pretty underwhelming. It's not really used compared to Monk and a few other hero classes that there are out there. Overall, not really that worth it compared to most others. And Friday, we got a Bounty Hunter event, so we're not really missing much as far as covering stuff. We won't be able to cover the Mythic, but Beatrix already exists, so yeah, that's the Mythic. Just use Beatrix. It's basically the Mythic. The one coming out this Friday that is a Mythic is basically like the Legend. They essentially have inversed rarities. And yeah, that's everything that's going on. And then while we are gone, that first Monday of next week, not tomorrow next week, but the next week is Season 6 for Gems of War. And I'll be starting up. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get the video out on the exact date that it happens, but we'll definitely get it out at some point, going over everything with the season and all that. I'll try to get it out if I can. I'm just going to have a weird internet situation when I'm there, so not sure exactly how it will go down, since never actually need to use my phone data for that long of a duration of time before. So we'll see exactly what happens. But if we have the data and we have the time, I might be able to get it out. Though no promises. The only thing that will be guaranteed are the 6 videos that we'll be doing covering all 1,000 troops in the game. Those I'll have pre-recorded and have them scheduled. The first one will be coming out on Tuesday, and they should be coming out every single day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from this Tuesday going pretty much through the entire week, from Tuesday to Sunday. And then hopefully I might have time to cover that Monday video, and then a few days of nothing, and then we'll be back that following Friday. Not this week's Friday, but next week's Friday. Which is just in time for the 13th for the Vault event. Wasn't planned that way, but it coincidentally worked out that way, oddly enough. So kind of convenient. But anyways, let's go do Guild Wars. Also, let me go say hello to everyone. Sometimes McDonald's has free Wi-Fi, true. I'm not sure how close we're going to be to like places like that, though. Like, I'm not sure how close a McDonald's would be in walking distance or anything else like that. Because we're basically going to be 4 people sharing one car with how we're doing it. Because a couple people in my family are going to the same airport. The ones that aren't around, like me, my mom, someone else, one of my aunts. So we're all going to be sharing basically the one car. So that's like 4 people, 1 car. So, yeah, we probably won't have access to a car too often. It's because it's being shared by so many people. Also, hello Alpha, hello Mister, hello Cookie, hello Bill, hello NASA, hello I said that, hello Roman, hello William, hello Defiance, hello Imperial, hello Gerudo, hello Ricardo, hello Cookie, hello Dizin, hello Draco, hello Rogue, hello Sushi Ninja, hello who have I missed, hello Marvelous, hello Bear Razor, hello Isabel, hello Eric, hello Barbara, hello I think that's everyone. Hello everyone else who hasn't said hello. Welcome, welcome. Why does the rotation for soulforge change? I have no clue. It's based on the Terran's World thingy. However, it doesn't specifically state when it rotates. You would have to know the exact number of mythics within the game and then take it from the thing. I think there might be a source somewhere. Does that kind of keep tracks of it a little bit better? This keeps tracks of when everything happens, though it's really bad at telling you what's still left in rotation. I'm not sure where does that. There might even be a tool on this website that does. But we're currently on cycle 20, which means it has reset a little while ago. Let's see, how far back did it reset? We're at 20, so it seems like we will be in rotation in a couple weeks. Like another month or so? I think we've got about a month before it rotates. Maybe a little over a month. Because if we look at the 19s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we could have like a month and a half or 2 months before it cycles. So let's say 2 months. Like by the time we're in October, it should have cycled. So we still got a little while until it does. But like a month and a half to 2 months is how long we have until it cycles again. Because of course we're getting mythics during that time, which would have populated it. Yeah, we got a month and a half to 2 months before the cycle fully resets. Okay, anyways, let's go to Guild Wars. We currently have green Guild War today. Looks like we lost yesterday too. No, how are we doing on rankings? As long as we don't make bottom 3. Which at this point, we look kind of safe to not be that low. Looks like we're a bit behind though. If we get 3 people at 7,000, let's say. Or let's say 8,000, that's 24,000, 28,000. Yeah, unless everyone gets perfect score, even then. That's a little sketchy. I think we're still down a little bit because even if we have 3 9,500s, that's what, pretty much 28,000. 20,000 and that's 32,000. Yeah, it looks like we lose most likely. So we're going to lose to the guild that's right above us, which means we're pretty much just going to stay exactly where we are then. In 46th place in our bracket. Well, 6th place in our bracket, 46 in the entirety of it. Ah, there we go. That seems fine. Anyways, let's go do it. We got green Guild War, which means not that team. We want our green Guild War team, which is right over here somewhere. There it is. So we are using a true damage build, Beatrix, which is basically in a mythic coming out this Friday, except better. It's already released. It's right here, Queen Beatrix. You already have the new mythic that's coming out. And then you just do it with Weaver. And pretty much good to go. And that's pretty much the premise of this team. I currently have it set to 20% into 8 magic, which oddly enough is perfectly fine for this team, so I don't even need to change anything. I think we're good to go. Let's just go do it. Double check that is indeed green day, and I think we'll be good to go then. Is today the last day of lycanthropy falling from the sky? Yes, it is. It is the very last day we have to deal with that. So we definitely have to celebrate that tomorrow. We'll mention it for sure during the video. Hopefully I don't forget to mention it. But yeah, today is the very last day. By the time we go and cover the Monday video in 6 hours from now, let's see, when's the exact timer? We have, actually technically the timer's in game right now as far as the countdown to it. Is whenever the reset timer in game is saying currently. But yeah, we are right around the corner. I'll go show in a second if this match would ever end. Stop submerging. Stop not extra turning. There we go. Unfortunately, we're frozen on the 1. But if we go check real quick. Let me go see. We have exactly 6 hours and 41 minutes until lycanthropy no longer falls from the sky. There we go. The countdown is right in game now. We don't need our own countdown. The game has it now. But yeah, it's right around the corner. Right around the corner. And then you never have to deal with lycanthropy naturally falling from the sky ever again. We still have Howl Storm and things that can do lycanthropy, obviously. As far as the natural rate of it coming just randomly for no reason, that will no longer be a thing. Unless they bring it back for whatever reason, which hopefully they will never do. Though there's a small chance they might for Halloween. Since it would make a lot of sense if they did. Though, hopefully they won't. Would you like to end your turn? That'd be great. I would like to play, please. Please. I would like to play. That is why we have that thing up front, so we can tank forever. In case they want to do infinite damage, we have infinite tanking. 2 can play at that game. If you're going to do damage forever, we are going to tank forever. That is one interesting thing about that troop. It does have a lot of tanking capability. No, don't start the summoning wars. No, Weaver, go, go, go. Don't let him get another book. No. Oh, good, it's not upgraded book. Oh, no, it is an upgraded book. No, luckily he left me mana. Yes. Okay, we killed the hero. He has no more resummon. We won. You just do that, boom, extra turn, dead. Actually, do it again, dead. There we go. Actually, Weaver would have been slightly more mana. But yeah, that thing's super tanky. If you ever are wondering like why we're using a rare bounty troop in this thing, it's actually probably the strongest bounty troop outside of Bounty Hunter because it has 50% score reduction and it summons into the highest durability troop in the entire game. I was mentioning that during the other video too. I'm pretty sure it's still the case. That common actually has the highest overall durability, which is kind of weird, but pretty useful. Especially since he has Impervious, it just tanks so ridiculously well. Because those things that do like extra damage, like double damage, triple damage, don't end up doing it to it because of that. Like Web Spinner and the such. As well as anything that has like that burning effect. Though then again, it wouldn't even be burning in that case, but still. We'll go for Explosion here. Hopefully that'll be enough to get everything rolling. It is. As long as this Beatrix doesn't miss, we just won. And it didn't miss, and we won. There we go. We just go throw a Weaver down, we throw a Beatrix, and it's over. And as long as he doesn't do anything too crazy between now and then, he's dead. Yeah, that's pretty much this team in a nutshell. There's a lot of backup plans too to not die. Between Ogress, our backup on Weaver, and everything. Weaver's also in a very safe location with Stealthy and Impervious. The only thing that can slightly happen bad is Life and Death can still be a little bit annoying against this team. Especially if we miss on Brown, just give him a free Life and Death. It happens. But more often than not, we should be good to go in most of these battles. And that's almost already a match. However, he is doing it in a weird way where I can't use Beatrix on him right now. Even though he's only one left, if I use Beatrix right now, it actually will not hit him, as you can see. I'm just doing that for the mana. Luckily, we got lucky. We'll go for a clear, and hopefully he doesn't go too crazy. If he does, we do have the reduction for it. He does go for the mana drain there, unfortunately, but we do have... actually, we don't have enough to kill, do we? Let's see, how should we go about this? I need blue mana. It's not a location where we can get enough blue mana, so we're just going to go for that, and then he just dies off a Weaver, and that's match. There we go. One more to go. Overall, going pretty good today. How have I been doing? Pretty nice. Still got a bit to record, but it'll be nice once we finally get it all done. I should hopefully have it done by time I go to bed tonight, hopefully. As soon as I finish up the stream, we are going to finish, hopefully, recording all the videos that will be going up over the next week. And then, as well as the one going up tomorrow, of course, the event video. Should hopefully be able to get them done by tonight. So much talking consecutively, though. So I have to split it up a little bit. Imagine if it was one single video. I split it up based on rarity, going over all 1,000 troops in the game. So far, it seems to be going pretty well. However, the hardest one will be the Mythic one. Even though it has the least number, there's a lot more to mention about each one compared to the other ones. Even though it's the smallest category. Well, there we go. And it looks like we'll finish in 46, unless Phoenix still has a lot of battles left. Because obviously we still have some people to go do their battles that have yet to do so today. But we were one of them. And it looks like we're going to finish probably in top 9 again for our guild. Or top 8, I mean. And probably finish somewhere in Herald. Though there's a chance we actually hold up. Never mind. Enough people did bad enough that I think we actually make 3rd place. No, we make 4th place. No, we're still Herald. No, yeah, we're definitely going to be Herald again. We're high enough that we're definitely not going to be, and we can already see 3 people who are higher than us, so we're going to be somewhere in Herald once again. Anyways, with that out of the way, of course, don't forget to finish out the World event. Though definitely make sure to finish out the campaign pass if you haven't already, especially if you bought it. But everything looks like it is completed with this. If you haven't already, definitely make sure to finish out the campaign. This is extremely important. If you bought the extended pass, you get a power. If you bought the normal pass, you get the mythic. And if you're playing free to play, you want to do it at least to 850, so you get to the DavidBlack. So there's a goal for each one of those 3, depending on what you're doing. But definitely make sure to hit one of those 3 goals, depending on which one you're doing. 850 if free to play, although going to 1,000 is also helpful. Though 850 is the last big reward for free to play. 1,000 if you bought the normal pass, and 1,200 if you bought the extended one. Definitely make sure to get that, because you only have 6 hours left, which is plenty of time to finish it, though. And if you're very, very tight, you could use a little bit of gems here and there. You can also repick them once, of course, and then skip them with gems if you want to. Okay, let's go clear out dailies real quick, then we'll go hand out a code, and then we'll go just kind of mess around a little bit. Of course, we have the faction. We already finished this out, though. Not really interested in using those last little bit of battles, though we could if we really wanted to. There's not much of a point. We're not going to make a leaderboard off it, plus most of the resources we have way more than enough of these days, that is for sure. But anyways, let's go clear out adventure board. We're going to use a Phoenicia build, I believe, if I can find it. Get the Phoenicia from there. But if anyone has any questions and you want me to go over, let me know. This is our last normally scheduled time stream. The other one will be a weird time tomorrow, probably around 4 p.m., I want to say. This is probably when we'll be starting tomorrow, which is like 4 hours earlier than normal. Like 4.5 hours prior to now tomorrow. Doing Pure Faction 300 will give you at least 15 pet. Yes, generally you want to do 100, 300, or 500. 100 gives you 1 upgrade on it, 300 gives you 2 upgrades, and 500 gets it max. So hello Warren, hello Jamie, hello Analyst, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see, there should be a troop that can cast summons for the hero to come back into battle. That would actually be pretty cool. Like a way to resummon hero, if you were using hero. That'd be very situational though. That'd be cool to have as a passive on a Mythic, like the Mythic already having a good ability. But then having another ability like, hey, it gets to revive hero. I don't feel like they will, though, because hero is coded quite a bit differently than everything else in the game. Let's see. You sure there will be a power orb next campaign pass? There is no guarantee, but there is a very high chance there will be, yes. There's a good chance that the extended rewards will be the same. There's no confirmation that this will be the case. However, we can kind of assume that it will be the exact same rewards. Especially since all the seasons prior kind of shared the exact same reward. So it would make sense that this buffed reward would now be the new standard since it was in the patch notes that one time. But yes, every single campaign going forward should have the exact same power orb reward, as well as the double vault key, as well as the other standard kind of rewards at the end, like this one did. That should just be the standard now for what the extended pass has. Because obviously they're trying to get people to spend $25 instead of 10. And that's their way of doing so. Anyways, let's go clear out dungeons. Definitely make sure to claim those diamonds. It is Diamond Day after all. Quite a lot of diamonds can be accumulated. The 70 that you get off of this, plus another 80 just for throwing down 50 gems, which is really good value. I don't even need diamonds, and I still go for them. Which is such good value. Oh yeah, that would be kind of funny. You use the hero weapon that transforms you into a random dragon, then resummon your hero because it was removed. I feel like they would never do that, though, just because of how hard it would be to code, as well as the number of bugs that would likely exist from them doing so. Because there's no way they would implement something like that and it wouldn't be buggy. Like, it's near guaranteed to occur. There's no way it wouldn't happen. Right, let's go grab our little bit of gems there, and there we go. Or I should say our diamonds, I mean, with our gems. There we go. Alright, I don't believe I have anything good off of offers today. Actually, I did have this Legion booster thing. I was slightly considering getting it. This one's still, like, really bad value. However, the one for 400 gems, or 400 gem base value, currently is 300 because we have it slightly cheaper. I'm considering starting to get these, just so we have even more event keys. I'm not sure. It seems like a waste. But I kind of want to hit over 10,000 event keys. And if we do that, we will be slightly closer. And then I want to keep 10,000 event keys as our base value. So given that's on a super sale right now, if I see it on a super sale, I might end up start getting it occasionally. This is actually always worth it, assuming you need event keys. Even at full price of 400 is worth it. You get 260 gem value, I believe, from this. However, I normally don't get it because if you don't need event keys, the value from it's only like 200 gems. So basically, I'm just throwing away 100 gems. However, it is essentially us buying event keys for 5 gems each. If we look at these as the gems we need and these as the keys we don't need, we are basically buying event keys for 5 gems each when it is on a 25% off. So I'm just gonna get it. If I see it again for 25% off, I might end up doing it. If you're playing normally, or by normally I mean you have like less than 1,000 event keys, you'd probably want to get this. However, since we were able to stock up on so many event keys in the past, we don't really need to. There was a time where you could buy them infinitely for glory. I don't think I could see it because I already did it this week. But you can buy 10 per week off of, I believe this menu all the way at the left. There's like a thing that you could buy, the Spoils of War. It has a 10 limit, 180 glory each, 1,800 total per week. And you can buy 10 of them for 10 event keys. There used to be a capability to buy it infinitely in the game. That has not been the case for a couple years. However, that's where we stocked up on most of ours. And of course, a lot of them now are coming from the fact that we just don't really use them that often, as well as Vault events. Nomapaloozas, of course, can give quite a bit passively as we're just kind of going through it. But yeah, this offer is technically always worth it. So definitely keep an eye out for it, especially if it's on a discount or if you see it in an arena. Because as you're progressing through the games, assuming you need event key, it is always better to get your keys through the Legion booster than it is to do by actually manually buying the keys. It's always good to get the Legion booster whenever you see it, if you still need event keys. Question: what's the priority of for Doom weapons? Also, let me go ahead and the code. Priority is get all the ones that hit full AoE damage, then get all the DavidBlack ones, or not the DavidBlacks. I mean, what are they called? The books, you know, the ones that look like books, the codexes, they're all called something different though, so they don't have a proper name. But all the ones that look like books, they have the scatter damage with the mana drain. But highest priority is by far the full AoE ones that do Doom Skull Convert that hit all enemies. Those are by far the highest priority Doom weapon. For example, like Doom Scythe and stuff like that. And the second highest priority are all the books. You see them a lot in Guild Wars. Probably every single day this week you've probably seen a different one being ran of the books. The problem with the books is they're not really ridiculously strong until they are fully upgraded. They can still do a little bit of power while they're not upgraded. However, they are definitely a lot more dependent on the upgrade. However, it is still better to go and upgrade the ones that hit all AoE damage into Doom Skull Convert first, just because they're a superior weapon. Those little book things are only really used for Guild War defense and not really used outside of that context, whereas the other ones are actually used for quite a lot of things. So you were told that getting higher kingdom stars at some point requires a certain number of max weapons. Yes. But some can only be acquired for $5. Yes, in the current state of the game. Is that true? Yes. They used to be obtainable for free way back in the day. That's when I ended up getting all of them. Every weapon at some point has been available for in-game currency without requiring money. However, there is one weapon per kingdom that does require you to spend money. For example, if we go over to Golvania and look at the 24 star, it requires you to have 10 fully upgraded weapons, which I have exactly, because there is 10 weapons. However, one of these is currently a money-only weapon. I got it while it wasn't. It was like 100-something glory. But Chain Flail is the $5 weapon for Golvania, meaning that technically to get the next star, if they don't add another weapon by then, it would actually require buying the $5 weapon. I'm pretty sure they'll add another weapon by the time it's actually 24 starable. However, I believe it would be the very first instance in the game where $5, if they don't add another weapon to Golvania when it gets another troop, it would be the first instance where a $5 weapon is actually required for a Kingdom Star without any other means being available to do so. That's not currently the case, so it is possible that it will be the first instance of it occurring, because I don't think it did for the other two kingdoms yet. But yeah, there are 34 weapons that are $5 only, and that's obviously pretty pricey, because if you add them all up, that's like, what, 150 something dollars just in weapons, just to make sure you get all the kingdom upgrades. I wish they would bring them back in some kind of way, shape, or form. However, I don't think any kingdom upgrade has actually required it. Let me go double check the other two. Leonis Empire and the other one are the only two that might have. Oh, you actually need 12 fully upgraded weapons for this one. However, the 10 one's the only one that has occurred so far. So this place has 11 weapons. Or sorry, not 11. This place has 13 weapons. So the $5 weapon is not required to max out this place. Also, I haven't upgraded this. I probably should. There we go. So for Leonis Empire, it did not require the $5 weapon in order to max it. So that's good. How about the other one? So yeah, I don't think a single kingdom has needed it yet. Hopefully they're checking to make sure that a $5 weapon is not required. But to my understanding, I don't believe it has been required yet. Let's see. And this one has 8, 12, 13. So yeah, this one also did not require owning a fully, or the $5 weapon. So it has yet to be a thing. They might accidentally do it at some point. Hopefully they won't. But in the current state of the game, it has never been required to own the $5 weapon to max the kingdom. And hopefully they'll keep it that way. But that could change. But as it currently stands, no kingdom to reach its current max stars requires the $5 weapon. Which at one point was free for in-game resources, but is only currently money locked now. They're all useless tier weapons, but there might come a time where one of them might be needed for a upgrade, but we'll see when it happens. If nothing else, at least it's available the week when that does happen. Hopefully they won't do it though. However, let's say, for example, Golvania has an event and it doesn't add a new weapon, though hopefully it will. But let's just say it doesn't, and they add, let's say, one troop. During that week, it's a Golvania week, so you can get it that week for the $5, so it's not as big a deal in that regard, but it would still be kind of money locked. But hopefully they'll add a weapon when that does happen, so it's not money locked. But we'll find out when it happens. Anyways, let me go ahead and add the code, and then we'll go and just kind of mess around for a little bit. And then I need to go and start recording a bunch more, because I still have a lot of stuff I still need to finish, as well as recording for the channel, as well as a few other things unrelated to that I still need to get done. But I should have enough time to get it in barely in time before the trip. I am looking for where on earth the thingy is. That's not where the code is. Well, I'm in that section. To the code section. Okay. Let me go get you guys this code. Also, we might have a code during the Puzzle Quest 3 stream tomorrow. We'll see. Not for Puzzle Quest 3, but for Gems of War. Because we're going to be streaming that a little bit beforehand. Mostly going to be going over the current patch and the daily system and all that. Where on earth is the code section? Why is it hiding on me? Why on earth is it hiding on me? Where on earth did it go? There it is. Alright, found it. Put that there, put that there. Put that all the way over here. Paste it in, copy the thing. Have we found any more verses? No, I have yet to find a single verse when it wasn't the event. It is possible, however, I have yet to do so. We've found plenty of Volkies since then. No, we found like 2 Volkies since then outside of the event. But specifically none of the verses, though it is possible. It's just very low rate when it's not a Vault event. But anyways, guys, there's the redeem code used on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code will be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over there is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chat. It's copy paste random numbers in there, starting with RF, and it gives the same word as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. And there you guys go. Okay, so I guess we'll go do a little bit of explore. Probably the last time we really have to really do any of it. And then we'll probably wrap up just a little bit earlier tonight. Though tomorrow night's stream will be quite a bit longer since we're going to be doing the entirety of Tower of Doom in a single day. So it's obviously going to extend a little bit longer than normal. Hopefully we don't have to scout as much, but we'll see how far the guild is by then. I assume they'll be around 15 or so, which will make it so we'll have to scout some of it. But who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll be to 25 already. Just save a little bit of time. Otherwise, we'll have to show some scouting on stream, which is something we haven't done for Tower of Doom for a while, because normally by the time we play, everyone has already done all their all the scouting for us, which is kind of convenient. But that might not be the case tomorrow. But anyways, yeah, let's just go do a little bit of explore then. Got a couple chests in. You know, last time we really get to farm any before we go. And obviously I'm not going to be farming any while I'm gone. I won't have the time to. And as Bill mentioned, definitely feel free to like on the stream. Helps out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, keep in mind, tomorrow's stream is going to be around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a little bit earlier than normal. About 4 hours earlier than normal. A little bit of a different time because I need to get to bed very early tomorrow night. For the very early flight. Actually, it might be one of the earliest I've ever had a flight. Actually, that's not true. That's pretty early. Because I think the flight leaves at 7. So I normally like to get to the airport like 2 hours early. Which is 5 a.m. Let's see. I'll take that, take that. Joker Skulls. Oh, it's Clown Day or something. I forget the holiday. It's some kind of international clown day or something similar. I forget exactly what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's International Clown Day, though. Something related to that. Pretty sure it'll be around for a couple days. Hey, it's better than lycanthropy skulls. Or gems. That is a perfectly fine replacement for lycanthropy gems. Little clown gems. Also, there's a way to disable in options, by the way. They do actually have a command for it if you don't like it and just want the normal ones. It's underneath options, underneath, somewhere, so I forget where. Disable, no, that's, never mind. Wait, you could disable controller? Why would you want disable controller? Somewhere's in here, graphics, here it is. Festive themes. If you go under other, underneath graphics, and check this off, you'll have normal skulls. Like if we do this right now, the skulls will be normal. So if you never want to see whatever the festive ones are, or if you hate the current festive one, you could end up doing that. And that will get rid of whatever graphics on the skulls. I really wish we could set our own graphics for every single icon. They have the ability to do so. It even used to be possible that you could do it yourself manually through the file system. Change the graphics of every single icon within the game to something else. So you could basically change the skulls to whatever you wanted. I'd really wish they would add some kind of feature to the game where you could basically customize your skulls, or, you know, basically have preset things that you can unlock through gems or other resources, and basically have them be whatever you want. So, for example, we could have like a green be like some kind of cool leaf or something similar, and other things like that. And obviously the skulls already have dozens of different ones that they do for holidays, but there's no way to specifically set it to what you want. That'd be kind of cool. Wish they would have done something like that. It'd be a great way to sync a bunch of gems. Plus, they already have the graphics for most of this, or for most of the things. Who knows? Maybe able to do it for Puzzle Quest 3, if not Gems of War. Though they already have so many skulls for Gems of War. Like, that's already done. They just need to do it for the other colors. Like, skulls have way more than enough graphics that you could end up using. There's at least a dozen of them, if not more. Probably almost closer to 2 or 3 dozen different ones. Who knows, it might come in an eventual patch. It'd be a great way to sync gems, plus I could sell some of them for money. Kind of like how they do the emojis, where you can sometimes get like one of them earlier, or you could wait and get it for gems, for like 100 gems per icon. Be a great way for them to sync several thousand gems in a way that people won't hate it, because obviously that's super optional if they just do a bunch of cosmetic stuff. Which reminds me, that's something we should go do. Let's go buy every cosmetic in the game. I haven't updated that in a while, and now would actually be a pretty good time to go do such a thing. So let's go buy all the emojis, all the titles, all the portraits, every single one we don't have. Though I think we actually have all the titles because they unlock naturally. Unlike most of the other things that are locked behind spending a certain amount of gems on an event, though it's just cheaper getting them after the fact. So we got ourselves some cacti. Isn't that the plural of cactuses? Cacti? Is it cacti or cactuses? I'm pretty sure it's cacti. Though cactuses actually kind of does sound correct. We got the wealth set for a ring and a couple other interesting icons, like a crown. That one's actually pretty useful, that set. Let's see, what else do we have? A lot of them are more useful than others. Some of them are very useless. This one's actually pretty good. Broken Spire. I wish we would have one for every single kingdom. Kind of weird that they don't. They literally already have the graphics made. It'd be even easier to do than all these other ones that they specifically have to make graphics for. We got a bunch of different swords. But basically, the way that these work is they come in through various events and sometimes through money offers. And basically, 3 months after they were first available, they become available in the shop here for 50 gems. Obviously, it's a complete waste to get these. However, if you have more gems than you ever know what to do with, it's a nice completionist thing. That basically just helps you sync gems while getting a bunch of icons you can use in global chat or in guild chat. And also that page for that is starting to get ridiculously large. I actually want to see how many there is now. I can't really scroll through it though. Since we still don't have a scroll button, I really need to go get a new mouse soon. If nothing else, I'm using the mouse we currently have as our travel mouse going forward. Because if it gets damaged, it doesn't matter because it's already damaged. Which the last trip might have actually done that. Let's see. Let's go see how many emojis we have now. So this is every emoji currently within the game. Look at how long this goes on for now. Also, why on earth is there just a random square? Or a diamond and a triangle? There's some really weird ones. Some definitely more useful than others. Is that a moon eagle? Interesting. A moon eagle. Actually looks really cool. Actually, that's as big as we're going to get it, isn't it? Pretty sure. There's some pretty cool ones in here. Though a lot of them are just fluff and things you'd almost never use. Oh, they have ones for the dooms. I hope they had the other 3 colors. We have one for red, yellow, purple. We don't have green, blue, or brown yet, though. Hopefully it'll add all 5, or all 6. Always nice to have the color for everything. For the 6 colors in the game. Because they basically look like the little doom thingies. Nothing else, we have the 6 icons for them. I'm surprised how many graphics that already exist in the game aren't actually in the emojis yet. Like the things they wouldn't even need to do any effort for, yet they aren't even using it, which seems kind of weird. Anyways, let's go buy the rest of the things. I think we already have every title, so I just need to go grab the icons then, which are underneath chat. Underneath, well, let's just check titles though. I'm pretty sure we have every title in the game. But I'll double check just in case, if it'll ever let me scroll. Yes, we have every single title in the entire game. This is mostly because if you do every single event, you'll get them all naturally. None of them are ever locked behind anything else. So as long as you complete out every event that ever occurs, you just get the title for it. I think titles are 20 gems each. Portraits are 25 and emoji packs are 50 each, regardless of how many emojis you actually get in it. Okay, so let's go get all of these, and then we need to go hunt for our icon. That's the only bad thing whenever we do end up buying these, is it actually switches to whatever you buy. As you can see right here, it has switched our icon to the one we just bought. This is kind of bad because then you have to figure out where on earth the one that you were just using is, if you don't want to actually be using the one that you just bought. And there's no way to stop it from changing. Like the second you buy it, it ends up changing to that icon, which is a little bit of a weird feature. I wish it would not do that. I also wish it would keep you where you were scrolled instead of going all the way up to where you were. Small quality of life thing. Hopefully they'll change that at some point. Though we only do this a few times per year, so it's not really that big a deal. Though it would help save a few minutes if they were to ever do such a thing. We got plenty of gems to burn. That is for sure. Obviously, you generally would never want to actually buy these. You would just get whatever ones you find interesting. There's not really any point in getting all of them. However, because we can, we shall. Just for the sake of having them all. And no other reason other than that. But it would be nice if there was like a multi-buy or something to speed it up just a little bit. But over the course of a year, it probably only wastes like 5 minutes, so not too big a deal. It's not like we do this too often because it takes like a week before one that we don't have even comes out normally. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of different mice you can end up getting off of Amazon that are probably not too horrible. I even have a backup mouse, but I really hate how it is. I actually got it off of Amazon too. I use the keyboard. It was like a mouse and keyboard set. The keyboard I really like. I use it for my Switch. However, I absolutely despise the mouse that it came with. It feels really cheap. I definitely need to look into a high quality mouse. I'll probably order one once we get back, or even a little bit before I get back, and just have it shipped to my area. And then when I come back, boom, we'll have a mouse. Also, I'm considering getting a new webcam. The one I currently have is not like super low quality, but I just wanted to have a nicer one that also has preset settings. So if I ever use it for a different computer, it's already set. Because that's always annoying when I have to completely reset it for the other computer. If I ever do use it for the other one, which isn't too often these days, but still happens. Though at this point, getting a better mic's probably higher priority than getting a better webcam. Because we don't do too much with a webcam. Though it's also because the quality of my webcam's kind of meh. Like, it's not horrible, it does what it needs to do, especially for how small our webcam area is. But still been looking into a better one eventually. There, we're almost there, finally. And now we need to figure out where on earth in the maze of all these icons the one we were just using is. Which is that one griffin one. At least luckily a lot of these... Oh no, the glitch still exists. No, they still haven't fixed it. Why? They still haven't fixed the... it's a little bit harder to do than it was in the past. Or maybe I'm just doing it horribly. But they still haven't fixed the issue with that. Where you can get like a fake... you can get a fake chat menu up. Where the visuals of it are up, but you can't actually click anything. The glitch has been around since chat has existed, and they still have not fixed it. And these we can't get because the way that these work, similar to the emojis, is they become available 3 months after you originally got them, or they came into the game. So we still have to wait until they rotate around. Oh, they made Tesla into an icon? Nice. That's actually a pretty good one. I didn't even realize Tesla had her own. It must have been like the last mech event she came in. That's pretty cool. I didn't even notice that when it came around. But yeah, that should be available in a couple weeks or so. Can't remember when the last Adana event is, but 3 months afterwards, it should be around. Okay, I need to figure out where on earth this griffin is. It is absolutely buried. But we shall find it. Okay, I think we're getting slightly closer. Yeah, we could use the weird bunny. Where on earth is the griffin? The rat for the year of the rat. Bunch of weapons. Yet no Doom Scythe. I don't think we have an icon for Doom Scythe. On the better weapons. Oh, we have it for Creeping Death though, oddly enough. You don't have one for Doom Scythe, but you have one for Creeping Death. Go figure. America. Where on earth is Griffin? I think I might have gone too far. Oh no. Hard to tell. I may have passed it. Which is horrible. Because now I gotta go back! The hunt for the Griffin. If you guys see it, let me know. I hate this so much. Why do you have to change your icon every time you buy one? I will find this Griffin. They're not in like any kind of alphabetical order or anything either. Is it on the right side? Okay, I'll keep an eye on the right side then. Leprechaun. Oh, that's the ability of Beatrix. Oh, and there's Beatrix. I didn't even realize they had both. I still don't see it. Also, I'm only looking at the right. Because someone said right side. I don't see it though. Somewhere's in here. If nothing else, since I'm looking at only at the right, if it is on the left, when I go cycle onto the left, we'll be able to find it. Okay, it wasn't on the right side. Wait, was it? How did I miss it? Am I that blind? Is it really on the right side? I did not see it as I was looking through the right side. I still don't see it. Did we pass it again? Did I pass it like 5 times and I just don't know? You've seen it 3 times? I've seen it 0 times. Apparently I'm blind. Did I pass it again? There it is. Found it. Okay, there we go. Aha! Alright, there it is. Okay, we got our icon back. I know, I hate that so much. It takes so long to find the icon you want. Even if you know exactly which one it is and what it looks like and everything, it could still take like 10 minutes to find it if you keep passing it just because there's so many. Anyways, let's go over get another chest, and I think we might call it a wrap for now. So if anyone still has any questions, then you want me to go over, do let me know. Otherwise, we'll be back at a little bit of a weirder time tomorrow. We'll be doing a Puzzle Quest stream probably around noon-ish, I want to say. And then a Gems of War stream probably around 4-ish Eastern Standard Time for both of those 2 times. Which is 4 hours prior to normal for the Gems of War stream. But yeah, it'll be a little bit of a weirder time. I'll try to have the schedule thingy up for it beforehand. And tonight we'll have the video up for the event video, as well as recording the last of the stuff I still need to record for while I'm gone. And then I'll have it scheduled so it comes out 1 per day up until Sunday. So we'll have a video going out basically every single day this week until next week's Monday. And then hopefully I will have time to cover the Monday event video that day. And then we'll have like 3 days of no videos, which will be not this week, but next week's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday probably will have no video. And then we'll be back that Friday to go do the Vault events. Oddly enough, quite convenient. Can you recommend a green team without Weaver? Anything with Leprechaun and just feed into a damage source, like Wild Queen is a pretty good option if you have it laying around. Building into Beatrix or Truffle is kind of auto-win. Keep in mind, you are allowed to use double Truffle. So if you want to build a double Truffle build with like Leprechaun and one other thing, like Hero or something, you can get away with it. You do not get any penalty for using multiple of the same offensively. Defensively, you get penalized on points. However, offensively, there's no penalty whatsoever for using multiple of the same troop. So you can use double Truffle. If you really want to, you can do 1 Truffle, 1 Beatrix if you feel like they have freeze or something. Or not feel like, you can see obviously if they have freeze and go down that route. Or even double Beatrix if you really want to. Which is kind of the same thing as doing the Weaver Beatrix, except slightly different. You just don't have resummon. The double Weaver, I mean double Beatrix still good. Plus when that new Mythic comes out this Friday, though did it use green? I actually can't remember what color it used. Might not use green. I know it has one color overlap. I think it was green that has the overlap. Which means theoretically for Guild War Defends, that can kind of be used. Actually, that might be what it gets used for. There might be one use for this Mythic. Well then again, why would you just not use Weaver? Never mind, there's no use for this Mythic. Because Weaver would just be better. Assuming a person has Weaver. But yeah, it's literally the same color as Weaver. So any synergy you would get, you'd get better synergy off of Weaver Beatrix than you would off of new Mythic Beatrix. So yeah, that new Mythic's really bad. It is actually exceptionally bad. The Mythic coming out this Friday that we won't be able to cover. Though, if anything, we're not really missing out on much. It already exists. It's just Beatrix but worse. That's exactly what the Mythic is. Just Beatrix but worse. Are you making a video for Tower event teams? Hey, an Anu, nice. Hey, the tradition of ending on Anu. But I'm not sure what you mean by that. There's no Tower event next weekend. Next weekend, I believe, is Bounty Hunter. Then it goes into, this weekend's Bounty Hunter, and then next weekend is Vault event. There is no, Tower-related event coming up. At least not for a couple weeks anyways. Oh, you mean Tower of Doom? Oh. Yeah, we'll be covering that in the Monday video. Monday video will have the teams for Tower of Doom. Our 4 p.m. stream tomorrow will also be doing the entirety of Tower of Doom, which will actually be the first time ever where we stream the entirety of Tower of Doom in one day. So, yeah, that'll be kind of fun. Our final stream before we go will be the first time we ever do the entirety of Tower of Doom in one day. And teams for it will also be in the video for the Monday video. I mean, I'll be covering it quite extensively. Yeah, that'll be fun. I didn't actually realize it, but yeah, it will be the very first time we do the entirety of Tower of Doom in a single day. Normally we spread it out, of course, multiple days, of course. But since I'll be gone, I want to make sure I get it done so I don't have to do it while I'm on break, seeing family. Get it done all on Monday, since we'll still be around. But anyways, guys, I'll wrap it up for now. I still need to go record a bunch of videos I'll be going up over the next week, as well as get some rest. We'll also be covering the Monday video, and that should hopefully be up by about 5 or 6 a.m. unless I crash, which hopefully I won't crash because I still have a lot of things I need to get done. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to be really tired for that flight. Luckily, I'll probably just be sleeping the entire time on the flight, so that'll be fun. Though it's going to be weird sleeping with a mask on. It's so hard to breathe with it. But, yeah, luckily it has good air flow, if nothing else. But anyways, guys, I will catch you guys later. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you so much for stopping by. Also, thank you, Master Bice, for the subscribe. Greatly appreciated. And I will catch you guys tomorrow around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about 5 hours prior to now tomorrow. Though we might be streaming at a slightly different time than that, though that will likely be around the time that we end up streaming. And the stream will probably go for at least a couple hours because we'll be doing the entirety of Tower of Doom. So that's going to obviously take some amount of time. And before then, we'll be doing Puzzle Quest 3. For any of you interested in seeing what the current state of Puzzle Quest 3 is, I'll be running all the dailies right beforehand as well. That'll probably be around noon or so. It kind of depends when I wake up. But probably around noon or so we'll end up having that, and we'll be good to go from there. Also, Rogue, I did not see your question. Could you please post your question instead of the word question? And I can answer your question. Wait, never mind, I see it. Pan's Bake is next week. You mean Pan's Vale? Thought it was Drifting Sands. No, it's Pan's Vale. Unless they changed it. I don't normally look at the files too far in advance, so I don't memorize troops incorrectly. But, nope, it's still happening. Or it's Pan's Vale next week. We're getting Pan's Vale event week with a Divining Fields Mythic on Friday, with a Bounty Hunter troop being associated to... I actually don't know. Let me double check. Oh, did I not even go over to Bounty Hunter troop? I don't think I did during this video, but or during the stream. But we're getting a... That's kind of funny. We're getting a Glacial Peaks Bounty troop, a Divinian Fields Drifting Sands next week. So that's probably what you thought. But yeah, it got moved a week if it was supposed to be that week. But yeah, it's kind of funny. We're actually getting 3 different troops for 3 different kingdoms next week. It's a Pan's Vale event week. It's a Divinian Fields Mythic on Friday. And we're getting a Glacial Peaks Bounty Hunter troop. So we're getting 3 different troops for 3 different kingdoms next week. That's pretty funny. But yeah, we're getting a little bit of everything. They're hitting all the things. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your week. And I'll see you guys soon for the final stream tomorrow, as well as the weekly event video and all the normal stuff. Thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it as always. And I'll catch you guys soon.